What's up YouTube? This is Power Surge. Today I want to make a video for you about two precious metals that are in some of the Marvel superhero comic book movies, and I think these metals are really cool and they have scientific properties in the movies that actually exist in real life. Now just a heads up, in the future I'm going to make a few other videos about precious metals because you may not know this, but I'm a huge fan of precious metals, all of them, silver, gold, platinum, palladium, rhodium. I have invested in most of these metals over the last couple years, and today we're talking about two precious metals that are really cool and they're mentioned in Marvel movies. One of them is palladium, which in the Marvel movies, that is the metal that runs Iron Man's little arc reactor battery that runs his suits. And we're also going to talk about iridium. And iridium is a very rare substance on the Earth. In the Avengers movie, we see that iridium is a rock needed to activate the Tesseract, which opens up a portal to another galaxy and letting these aliens come through. But let's talk about these metals in real life. So let's start with palladium. So you may have heard about palladium. It is a precious metal. It's more rare than gold. It's actually the fifth most rare substance within the Earth's crust. And palladium is used commonly in catalytic converters, but it's also been used in this type of cold fusion experiments that were done in the late 80s. And that's where the idea for the Iron Man arc reactor came from. So in Iron Man, the original arc reactor is run by a small piece of palladium that he pulls from like some missiles while he's building his first Iron Man suit. And throughout the movies, this little palladium thing, he builds a small nuclear reactor, a miniaturized arc reactor, or a small cold fusion nuclear reactor with this palladium ring, and that is used to give tremendous power so he can fly in his suits and do all these cool things in the movies, right? Also, the palladium in the chest is giving off some kind of allergic reaction which is killing him, right? Well, in real life, palladium is pretty harmless. It may have the same allergic reactions that people have to nickel, or it may leave discoloration stuff, but most likely it wouldn't be killing Iron Man as dramatically as it was in Iron Man 2, where he actually needed to remove the palladium and invent a new type of metal to use as the fuel for his arc reactor. So palladium is a real thing in real life. It was only a couple $100s when I first started getting into precious metals. I remember palladium being $500, and today it's about $1,000. It's most commonly found with other platinum metals like platinum, palladium. They're found together. Most of the time it's in South Africa or Canada or Russia. You can actually buy palladium coins. I believe they make Canadian maples in Canada, and they make this really cool palladium Russian ballerina coin, which is about $1,000 or more, but they're hard to find. So that's palladium, the super cool metal that is in Iron Man's suit. Let's talk now about iridium. So those of you who've seen the first Avengers movie, you're going to know that when the bad guy acquires the Tesseract cube, he can't just open the portal to another galaxy. He has a human being scientist study the cube, and the scientist figures out that he needs iridium, which they claim in the movie comes from meteorites, and this is totally true. Large amounts of iridium are found in meteorites, but this metal is what they use, and they somehow combine it with the cube, and this opens up a portal to another universe where these aliens can come through and attack the Earth. That's the plot of the movie, right? You've all probably seen the first Avengers. If not, I highly recommend it. It's cool. But in real life, iridium is actually the third rarest substance on the Earth. You can actually buy it from one of these mints right here, this website. I believe it's called RWM Mint, and they sell an ounce of iridium for about $1,600. Now, iridium is incredibly hard as a metal. It's super cool, super hard that you can actually make a wedding ring out of it. It's like nearly indestructible. But it's also used to make crucibles. A crucible is like a cup that you would melt other metals into, like really hot substances in this cup. Iridium is very hard and very strong metal that resists melting, so it's used for crucibles. But in real life, it actually is also used in particle physics, where they do crazy experiments, and it can form antiprotons and antimatter, which is particle physics beyond my understanding. But that's the kind of science they were trying to delve into when they were explaining how this cube of energy would somehow open a portal to another part of the galaxy. If you know about iridium, it's kind of cool because we don't know how to use it, but in theory, maybe someday iridium could be used in particle physics to open up a portal to another place in the universe. But it happened in the Avengers movie, and I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to share this with you guys. If you found this video entertaining, go ahead, smash that like button. Feel free to hit subscribe because I do make videos all the time. Leave me a comment, tell me if you want me to talk about another precious metal or if you just hate these videos. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make a few more about precious metals, so you're gonna have to hear about it. And as always, just have a great day.